morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about Erica Banks. She's an artist out of Houston. She had the song Bust It. That was the name of her song. So we're asking, she twerked out of high school. She was performing, I guess, and was twerking. She wasn't twerking on any boys or other girls. She was just twerking. And of course, the school was cheering her on, and people were upset about this. So we're asking, what's your thoughts? Let's start with you, Yee.
You guys know I'm so liberal. I don't think it really, to me, it wasn't really a big deal. So, but I'm not a parent, so I can't say I feel like it's more of a you guys question.
Charlamagne?
I really don't know, man. I don't know what the lines are anymore. You ask me, I don't have a problem with it, but maybe because I'm desensitized to a lot of this stuff. Also, I just like to deal with reality, and the reality is I know these kids are seeing a lot of this stuff on social media anyway. Most of them are twerking on TikTok. The mamas be twerking on TikTok. The grandmas, in some cases, are twerking on TikTok. People twerking in church. Twerking has just become like a thing that happens in society. So I don't think the twerking or the content of the music would bother me because I know the kids are listening to it anyway. So whether they listening to it via social media or they listening to it because the person came to their school and performed, they hearing it. So I don't personally have a problem with it.
All right. Well, let me just add that this is a curveball. That our station in Atlanta was the event. We threw the event that actually brought Erica Banks.
Louis V, so this is Louis V fault.
Yeah, Louis V.
It's Louis V. Louis V, this is your fault.
Big homie show. So
okay.
Well, so we're asking. I don't see anything wrong with it. She didn't touch any of the kids. I don't have.
And also, it's just like, yo, if you bring somebody like Erica Banks to perform, she twerks all the time. What is she going to do?
Don't get all shocked.
Yeah.
Right. Hello, who's this?
Good morning, Eric from Vegas. What's up?
What's up,
DJ
Eric?
Envy,
Good morning, sir.
Angela Lee, Charlamagne the God.
Peace, King.
I literally never seen this until right now. I'm watching it, and just like you said, everybody's going to dance the way they want to dance, how they want to dance, when they want to dance. I'm literally looking at it right now. She ain't touched nobody.
See?
She's a grown woman. Those are kids. They kept their distance. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I see you're right. No,
Yeah.
I agree with you.
And I'm sure back in the day, Uncle Luke performed in some high schools in Florida. I'm sure Uncle Luke and the 2 Live crew pulled up to a couple high schools.
I think you're stretching. I think you're going too far.
I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't have an opinion about it, to be honest with you.
All right. Hello, who's this?
Yeah, man, it's Bird, man. Charlamagne, Columbia, South Carolina in the building. Metro,
803 Metro, what's happening?
Ain't nothing. Man, hey, the way that this story it reads very greatly under-exaggerates what happened. If y'all didn't see the video, she literally bends over and starts twerking like 3 feet away from a group of high school teenagers.
But nobody touched her, right?
Yeah, nobody touched her, but like, imagine a guy walks in some gray sweatpants and just starts shaking it around in front of some.
Now that's inappropriate. That's inappropriate. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. That's inappropriate. But there's a double standard, brother.
You know, it's funny. The guy that just called said he seen it and didn't see nothing wrong with it, and then he said he's seen it and seen
That's
something
what I'm saying.
wrong
I don't have an opinion. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know whether what's right or what's wrong because I don't know what the lines are anymore. I just know that twerking is part of the everyday lexicon of people nowadays.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Khadijah. How you doing?
Hey, Khadijah. Good morning. How you feeling this morning?
I'm doing great, and be always a pleasure to hear your voice.
Oh, I love this energy.
Everybody.
I feel all the positivity. What's your thoughts, Mama?
I think that Erica Banks is disgusting. I think that a lot of women out here now are disgusting, and I think that most people don't even want to see that. They think that that's, they go along with it because of the status quo. Some women aren't even about that, but they still do it anyway just to fit in. We don't have to fit in. You know what I mean? Be unique. I'm so sick and tired of just the whole culture right now with the dumbed down music and then the women bending over, touching their toes when everybody's been trying to get away from that. Now, of course, in every, culture genre or whatever, we have certain people who are about that, but everybody's never about the same thing, and that's what makes it so sad.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know what the lines are anymore, Queen. Maybe I'm desensitized to it just because we see this stuff all of the time. I personally don't have a problem with it just because I also know that these kids are doing that. These same kids that she was doing that for, they doing that all over social media.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And these kids are what age? 17?
Well, I don't know. They're in high school, so they could be younger than that.
16, 15, 18? 800?
You're lucky Glorilla wasn't there. The teachers and everybody would have been wild.
Yeah,
That's
right.
a #1 song.
Right.
Let's go! Whoa! Okay. You think she'd have really turned things up in there.
800-585-1051. Erica Banks, she was performing at a high school out in Atlanta. Shout out to 105.3 to beat our sister station. Shout out to Louis V and them. They brought her there.
Yeah, good job, Louis V.
Good job, Louis V. She started dancing and people were upset. All right. Do you feel a way that she was twerking for high school students? Let's talk about it.
At a red light.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about Erica Banks. What happened with Erica Banks, Yeezy?
She was performing at a school and she was twerking, and some people were mad on social media because it was a high school and they thought it was inappropriate.
You know, I feel like a complete and total hypocrite because I truly don't know what's appropriate and what's not inappropriate no more. Because the reality is, you know, whether you twerk at the high school or you twerk on social media, it's still kids watching you. You know what I'm saying?
Or you twerk in church, the kids watching.
That's what I'm saying. Like twerking is such a regular thing now. Like if you was like, oh, she was stripping in front of the kids,
that's different.
I'd be like, damn. But twerking? Like, what is twerking? Everybody twerk. Grandma's twerk now. Granddaddy's twerk.
I don't know about that. I never seen no granddaddy twerk.
Who? She.
Hello, who's this? Hello? You want to take us off speaker or Bluetooth, whatever you got us on?
Yeah, I'm off of it now.
All right, man. What's your thoughts, brother?
I think it's inappropriate because if it's a grown woman doing stuff for little boys, now what if a young high school girl would have got up there and done the same thing she's doing? That's inappropriate at school regardless. You know, I don't think you should be in school for anybody, especially a grown woman. Because she should know better than that.
How old is she? I don't know how old she is. How old is she?
She's in her 20s.
For me?
Okay.
No, not you.
Not you, man. Erica Banks. Let's look up Erica Banks' age.
Hello, who's this?
Yes.
Turn the radio down for us, mama.
She's 23.
She's 23.
I don't know what that means, but she's 23.
She's 23. So what's your thoughts, mama, on Erica Banks?
Okay, good morning, DJ Envy, Uncle Charla.
Peace, Queen.
Good morning.
Good morning. So I feel like it was not inappropriate, but it was tasteless. So, like, these kids keep twerking all day long. They see it on their phones. They see it on the videos. Like, they twerk themselves. So I don't feel like it was inappropriate because it's what everybody see all day long. I do feel like it was tasteless because if she was there for a certain reason, then I don't feel like she should have been, twerking or, been the one to do that. But it was not inappropriate, no.
I agree.
don't think so.
I agree with your assessment. I like your assessment.
See, but this is the thing, right? And mama, if you're listening, these kids are the kids. These are the people that are going to Rolling Loud and Coachella, and they're seeing their favorite artists perform and twerk.
Right.
So what's the difference?
Right.
Oh, I agree.
That's my
What's
point.
the difference?
That's why I said it's not inappropriate, but it's a little tasteless because they are at school. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's tasteless. But I don't think it was inappropriate because, like you said, they see it all the time. Like, come on, this is the day and age we live in. Like, it's happening. Like, it ain't like she was twerking on a guy or she was twerking on a girl or pulled her pants down, so.
I see what you're saying because she knew she was going to a school, so maybe she should have adjusted her performance. It's like when an artist be like, yo, make sure you play the clean version of my song. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I get what you're saying.
Exactly.
But it's the same performance she does at Rolling Loud for the same kids.
But Rolling Loud it's not a school. It don't have an age limit.
School. They in school, you know what I'm saying? So maybe the school shouldn't have booked her as a performer, maybe. But they're at school, so at the end of the day, they at school. It got to be a little bit more appropriate than that. But like I said, I don't think it was inappropriate. I just think it was a little tasteless. Like maybe she shouldn't have did the little twerking.
Okay, thank you, mama.
I love y'all. Have a good day.
Love you more.
Me too now. So what's the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is next time book Glorilla. Okay, next time. Salute to Erica Banks. But if you really want to see how people lose their mind, go get damn Glorilla. All right, and let Glorilla come in there and play that FNF record. You'll see teachers and everybody losing their mind. That's when you'll see a whole bunch of hypocrisy happening because them same teachers that was telling the kids stop shaking their ass, they cannot control themselves when Glorilla says, let's go!
I'm sure the teachers were twerking there for Erica Banks.
You think so?
Maybe.
I mean, this is a big record. Glorilla's a big
You think
record.
the teachers, all right. Should the teachers be okay twerking in front of the students?
That's how people dance.
Yeah, it is. This is how people
This
dance.
is how people dance. They're not twerking on a student. That's how they dance.
I remember when I was in 7th grade. Salute to
that was the 1800s.
Salute. Yeah, it was the 1900s. Salute to Jeff Colbert, Stephen Colbert's brother. Him and a bunch of other teachers led a rendition of Crisscross Jump Jump at Berkeley Middle School in Moncks Corner, South Carolina, and they had their clothes on backwards and everything. And I'm sure at the time, people probably thought that was inappropriate. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
I mean, we thought it was the coolest thing in the world back then. To be in an auditorium and see your teacher performing Jump Jump, that was amazing.
Mac Daddy make you
Jump, jump, Daddy Mac will make you. Cause think about it, back then, Mac Daddy, Daddy Mac, that's people thought that was edgy.
pimpish, yeah. All right. But we got rumors on the way, Easy.
Yes, let's talk about DJ Khaled. He was on Drink Champs, and Khaled will give you some good stories, so we have some of them for you.
Took a lot to get Khaled drunk. It's a big boy. You got to what? He ran through a few bottles, man. I seen it, man.
Goodness gracious. We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.